I mean, it seemed like an age-old story made new. Here it was in modern America, a boom town again in western North Dakota. It felt like the frontier. People have just, by the thousands, streamed into what was an empty state, basically, and into this small town. And the problem is that many people have nowhere to stay. The main subject of my film, Pastor Jay Reinke, I looked around and saw a tremendous amount of need, that there were just desperate people who needed help. And I went to his church, and what I saw was extraordinary. Grown men who had gotten off the bus that day with a bedroll, a backpack, looking for a job, trying to save their families. And there was so much raw desperation, need, pain, that you could just feel it in the air. And his connection to them in that moment of vulnerability was, I thought, extraordinarily powerful. And I thought, I don't know what this story is, but what I'm witnessing here seems like it could be remarkable. I'm Jesse Moss. I'm the director of The Overnighters, which is premiering in the U.S. documentary competition at the 2014 Sundance Film Festival. The Overnighters is a documentary set in the North Dakota oil fields. There has been a lot of fear in the community in Williston and in North Dakota because the newcomers have brought, well, industry, pollution, crime, problems. They've brought good things too, but it's really transformed the way of life in this otherwise kind of forgotten part of America. And his decision to open the doors of his church and to allow these men, it's mostly men, but some women, to sleep in his pews and in their cars in his parking lot is really the central story of The Overnighters. It's about his decision to help them and really the price he pays for doing that. In a boomtown, people don't care where you came from. They care, can you do the job? Are you strong enough to work in the oil field? But the truth is, no one can outrun who they are, right? You can't leave those problems, those pathologies, those bad choices you made in your life behind you. They follow you. I never could have imagined how this film would end when I started it. I knew that he was taking enormous risks in his life, that he was risking his career and his reputation. But I guess I never imagined the outcome.